Hi, I'm Joel Reedy, a founding partner at Cornerstone Law Firm. In the last 24 hours, I've been getting a lot of questions from friends, from other attorneys about Governor Wolf's emergency powers. So as many of you know, as the coronavirus crisis has ramped up, the governor has declared a state of emergency, and he has also taken a lot of powers to himself that are given to him under Pennsylvania statute. So a lot of people are asking, what is it that the governor can do? And different rumors are floating around about what he can and cannot do, and I think a lot of people are very concerned. So I just want to take a moment to talk to you about this. A couple of quick disclaimers up front. This is not a political video. I'm really not pushing one way or another on what should be done, and this is also not legal advice. This is just hopefully helpful in letting you know what the governor can and can't do. So I'm looking at a statute that, quite frankly, I had never read before yesterday, which is 35 PACS Section 7301, and it has to do with the authority of the governor in a crisis. So here's what it says. It basically says that the governor can declare a 90-day emergency period during which he has powers that the legislature has given him in this statute in advance. It's up to the governor to declare it. If the legislature wants to challenge it, they can. Both houses can, by just a majority vote, say it's not an emergency, so they can override the governor. But the governor can issue this call for 90 days, and he can extend it for 90-day periods beyond that, and it's up to the legislature to basically shut him down over that. The section that's most important, though, is what's called F, additional powers. And in this, there are 9 things that the governor can do. Some of the ones that really jump out, he can suspend regulatory practices throughout the state. So he can say that regulations on businesses are suspended, certain rules that he thinks are just cumbersome under the circumstances he can suspend. He can also use the resources of the Commonwealth to shut down areas that are disaster areas. And this is where it gets kind of crazy. The governor can declare a city, a county, a place where people aren't allowed in and out of. So the governor actually can restrict access, for example, to Montgomery County to get in and out except for emergency personnel. To be clear, I have not heard anything that he's done that so far, but it's within his powers to do so. He can also reorganize basically the executive branch however he needs to, putting different people in charge of different things. He can suspend, this is one of the big ones, he can suspend or limit the sale of alcohol, firearms, and fireworks. So the governor has it within his power right now to declare that gun sales have to cease. Obviously, a lot of people get very concerned about that, but I emphasize that this is only for the 90-day emergency period that is declared. There's some other powers in here that are a little bit less interesting or a little less exciting. He can certainly confer the power of arrest on various agencies that normally wouldn't be able to arrest people. The idea here is that the governor can take whatever actions are necessary to really make sure that all power in the state is being concentrated on defeating the crisis that's at hand. So a lot of people don't feel that the coronavirus calls for that. Again, that's kind of a political question that people are going to work out and discuss amongst themselves. Are there constitutional limits, though, on this power? So obviously the statute enables him to declare this. Many people are asking, what if I don't agree with this? You know, does the Second Amendment protect my right to keep buying guns despite this? Other people are asking, can I keep running my business? Those are questions that we'll deal with a little bit more in another video, but the short answer is that I think that a court challenge is unlikely to be successful against this statute, at least right now. Until the coronavirus matter is cleared up, I think that governors are going to be given wide latitude under the Constitution to exercise the state's police powers. So we'll cover that more in a future video, but I hope this has helped to clarify what Governor Wolf's emergency powers are.